Hello lovely student, welcome to my lessons on string manipulation. Today we're going to be looking at string functions and we're going to be focusing on how we extract part of a given string. Let's take a look at it. So to extract part of a given string, which we call a substring, we use the copy function. So let's see how we're going to use copy. So in this example, where the string is the name of the country and it's South Africa. So I created a variable called sCountry and I'm using the copy function to extract from sCountry. So copy1 is a function. It extracts part of a given string. It's called with 3 parameters. So the argument has 3 parameters. The first parameter is the name of the country, that is your variable. The second parameter is where I want to start copying. That is my starting position. My third parameter is how many characters I want to copy. So in this example, I'm copying from sCountry, start at position 1 and copy 3 characters. So remember, a string starts at index 1. So I'm going to start at index 1 and I'm going to copy 1, 2, 3 characters. So in this particular hypothetical example, it's going to copy the characters S-O-U. So the substring variable S_substring is going to store the values S-O-U. So let's look at another example. I'm using copy and the string that I'm copying from is the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. I want to start copying at position 5 and I want to take 5 characters. So I want to start at position 5, which is 1, 2, 3. Remember the space is position 4 and the letter Q. And then I want to take 5 characters starting from the letter Q, including the letter Q. So it's Q, U, I, C, and K are my 5 characters. So in this example, it's going to return quick. The next example, I want to copy from this string. I want to start at position 1 and take 3 characters. So I want to start at the letter C, which is at position 1, and I want to take 1, 2, 3 characters, which will return cat. So again, copy is a function. A function returns a value. Copy is called with 3 parameters. The first parameter is the variable that I want to copy from, or the string. The second parameter is my starting position, and my third parameter is how many characters I want to copy. I would like you to try this for yourself using the copy function. So in the first example, I want to copy from the string, start at position 1 and take 5 characters. In the second example, I want to copy from the string, start at position 3 and take 4 characters. In the third example, I want to copy from the string, start at position 3 and take 7 characters. So you're going to tell me in each of these examples, write it down on the page, what the variable sExtract will have after it has been copied. Pause the video before you look at the solutions and try it for yourself. So in the first example, I wanted to start at position 1 and take 5 characters. So I'm starting at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it would have copied A, B, C, D, E. In the second example, I'm using copy. I'm going to copy from the string, start at position 3, and it's going to copy 4 characters. So it's going to copy C, D, E, and F. In the last example, I want to start at position 3 and take 7 characters. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'll copy until the letter I. Let's take a look at some Delphi coding. So I've created a Delphi project. I've called it Extract, my GUI, front-end development. I've got a T panel with a heading extract part of a given string, a label that says enter the name of the concert, a T edit that will allow the user to input any name of a live concert, a rich edit to do output, and I've got 2 buttons that I'm going to code with you now. So the first button, I'm going to enter a string, the name of the concert, and I'm going to extract the first 3 letters of the name of the concert. Let's go and try it and see how it works. So the first thing I need to do is create a variable. So the variable, let's call it sConcert. And that will be of data type string, and I'm going to enter the name of the concert. I also know that I'm extracting part of a given string, and I want the first 3 characters of the string. I declared it separately, but you can declare it together. So I've created another variable to get the first 3 characters. So the next one, let's now enter sConcert. I'm getting a value from a T edit. So it's EDT and your control and spacebar. And there's the name dot text to get a value from a T edit. And now I want to extract, and I've got my variable created there, S3. Remember, I'm using the copy function, and copy would extract part of a given string. I also know that copy is called with 3 parameters. The first parameter is where I want to copy from. I want to copy from my variable called sConcert. And I want to start copying at position 1, and I want to take 3 characters. Let's display that on the rich edit. And let's look at what the sample output will look like. Okay, so let's include a string literal. First 3 characters, just some user-friendly message that goes with it. And that's your string literal being concatenated with your variable S3. Okay, it's also very nice to display the original sentence. So let's copy this. And your original sentence will be, let's call it live concert. And that will be stored in a variable called sConcert. All right, so let's take a look and see how this program will work. But remember, I taught you edit, format, source, makes your program and the layout neat, easy to read. All right, let's run it. So let's enter the name of the concert. I'm going to enter Tomorrowland. And if I click on extract first 3 characters, it's going to display the name of the live concert is Tomorrowland, and the first 3 characters is TOM. Now let's look at how we're going to do the next part of the coding. You go to your design view. I want to extract the last 3 characters. So it's very easy to extract the first 3 characters. I'm just going to put a comment, and let's put this an example of Tomorrowland. So when we're coding, it'll make it easy for you to understand it better. So let's create a variable again. We're going to call it sconcert, and sconcert is of data type string, but I now need to extract the last 3 characters. So let's call this variable s last 3. All right, so we're getting a value again from a t edit. So edt control space dot text, and that will allow the user to enter a value from the t edit. I've created a variable called last 3, and this I want to extract the last 3 characters. To extract part of a given string, which we call a substring, I'm going to use the copy function. Remember, copy is a function. Copy is called with 3 parameters. The first parameter is where I want to copy from. The second parameter is my starting position. So we know that length will give you the number of characters in the string. And the last character is actually the length of the string, the number. So if you look at Tomorrowland, it's starting at position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 is a space. 10, 11, 12, 13. So the length of the string is at 13. So I want to copy 3 characters. 1, 2, 3. So we know that length is at 13. Length minus 1 is 12. And length minus 2 is 11. I want to start at position 11. Length minus 2. So let's see how we're going to write it in coding. I want to get the length of sconcert, and I want to start at minus 2. And then I want to take 3 characters. Okay, so again, I want to start at length minus 2 and I want to take 3 characters. Let's quickly display. I'm going to copy those 2 lines of code for display. And paste it there. Okay, so it's going to display the name of the live concert again. But this time it's going to display last 3 characters, which is stored in a variable called s last 3. Okay, so now let's go and have a look if when we run this, whether we get the last 3 characters. Okay, so let's enter again Tomorrowland. And if I clicked on extract last 3, it's going to give me A, N, and D, the end, the last 3 characters from Tomorrowland. Thank you, learners, for listening. Stay motivated, stay inspired, and follow me on my next video.